send our condolences to the fans, friends, and family of Hulk Hogan.
Oh. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, hope we all had a fantastic Thursday. And of course, welcome to TNA Wrestling. I'm your host, as always, the Kraken. Hope you all had a great day. We are ready to see what's going on with the Jacy Jaynes being 2 belts. We hear from Leon Slater. We're also going to be hearing from Matt Cardona.
NXT wrestlers. Leon Slater, a self-proclaimed TNA kid, walking in now to one of the largest events in the history of TNA wrestling. Will the pressure be too much? The face of the franchise has his own custom X Division Championship belt. He currently sits with the second longest X Division Championship.
I was honestly surprised that Leon Slater won this.
For this prestigious championship.
My thoughts and prayers go out to the Hogan family. Yep, absolutely.
You know, it's been a long road. Here I am in this ring, in this company, where my name was built. I am the phenomenal
AJ Styles.
The lights are a little bit brighter here. The crowd is a little bit louder here. You've already made history tonight.
My favorite Hogan match? Jeez.
To make your legacy. Ladies and gentlemen, the new TNA X Division Champion.
Probably the original Hogan versus Flair match.
From the first face of TNA wrestling to now the future of TNA.
I mean, they were, either way, Hogan and Flair was great matches.
With a substitution, these boys from the treehouse, they run deep, they run thick.
First class has got an entourage this evening. This is Matt Hardy's 33rd ladder match. It is Jeff Hardy's 39th ladder match. Now, Nick Nemeth has competed in 14 ladder matches. Ryan Nemeth's never been in a ladder match.
I'll tell you what, AJ Francis landed so hard on that ladder. Oh yeah, I mean there's a ton of matches.
I got a damn good reason why I'm here. Bound for glory. Hardy's, Team 3D, one last match.
Damn.
Joining us here on commentary for our main event, because of course, Frank, you have to make this about you. Joe Hendry is seeking his redemption. Mike Santana wants to.
Honestly, Santana should have won this.
In his home of New York. Meanwhile, the champion belongs to NXT and wants to see Trick A live on. Oh, you son of a bitch, Frankie! Get the hell out of here, Frankie! Medical staff and referees checking on Trick Williams.
Of course, there was the fake knee injury.
Spin the block! Trick Williams throwing out Santana! Trick Williams is gonna steal this one! Damn it! Both of TNA's world champions of NXT wrestlers. When will this nightmare end? We are officially on the path to Bound for Glory.
Alright, here we go. This is a live edition of TNA tonight. Are they doing a Hogan 10 bells? They did at the start of the show, yes. Oh, actually, they held just a moment of silence.
Tonight we're in Kingston, Rhode Island for the fallout from one of the biggest and most successful events in the history of TNA Wrestling, Slammiversary. We are officially on the path to Bound for Glory. Welcome everyone. TNA Impact is live.
But SmackDown will, Raw will, probably NXT.
With the director of authority,
Santana Marvella.
The TNA Director of Authority.
Yeah, so TNA did, SmackDown will. I don't know if Collision will, because I don't know if Collision's live.
Santana will challenge Paige for the NXT North American Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to TNA Impact. Last Sunday, Slammiversary, wow, it was epic.
So Jason,
it was historic. We saw passion, we saw sacrifice, we saw history.
That's true,
But
Willie.
we also
It
saw
is.
something, and I'm gonna be honest.
Of course, Willie
it's
again,
not sitting well with
welcome
me.
to the Kraken community.
Both the TNA World Championship and the TNA Knockouts World Championship are currently both in the hands of NXT talent.
Yeah, Santino had a good look for
So
it.
let me tell you something, brothers and sisters.
No, SmackDown has not been
I'm
pre-recorded.
gonna do everything I can to rectify this situation. You see, the TNA locker room, we are warriors. We are the best wrestlers in the world. And I'm going to do everything to put the right people in the right positions to reclaim that gold, including myself. We're going to take back our gold because it belongs to TNA. And you know what? Maybe we're going to take a little bit of their gold too. I'm talking to you, Ethan Page. I'm going to see you
Ethan
next Tuesday.
Page, I love it. I love it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this I promise.
Again, Santana Marella attempting to lead by example, but here's someone who has got to be ticked off after Slammiversary. We saw title versus title. Winner takes all between Jacy, Jayne, and Masha Slamovich this past Sunday. Jayne made history, becoming the first double champion simultaneously between TNA and WWE.
not the kind of history we wanted to make at Slammiversary. But it is what it is, and you have to imagine that
I picked door 1, 2, or 3.
is none too pleased. And I don't think patience is her strong suit.
Santino, I didn't come out here to thank you for your pep talk. I came out here to get what's mine. I was the TNA Knockout World Champion. I carried that division on my back. I beat every single person that you put in front of me. And at Slammiversary, Jacy, Jayne, you stole that title from me.
That's true.
I want
Collision's
my
actually pretty good now.
rematch, and I want it next week.
You want your contractually obligated rematch? You got it!
Doesn't Jacy Jayne have to approve?
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm going to make it official right now. Next week, it's going to be Masha Slamovich versus Jacy Jayne for the TNA Knockouts World Championship.
Whoa. Not wasting any time, but apparently neither is the system.
What does the system want? It was made after Punk, and I haven't since. It's a lot different now. I think it's actually better now that they got rid of that Friday night show that would come on. I can't remember what it was called. Rampage? Yeah, it's better now that Rampage does not exist. Willie, you're more than welcome to hang out with us. Most times we're here on Saturdays. This Saturday we won't be, but we will be next Saturday.
Respect shared between the face of the franchise and the youngest in charge.
The system made a lot of enemies over the last year and a half, but you can't deny their mettle.
They're getting ready to do an invasion right here. This is what this is going to be.
You said how there are warriors in this company. Warriors who are willing to stand up and fight for what TNA believes in. And you're right. The proof is right here in front of you, Santino. Right here. See, at Slammiversary, we weren't just representing the system. No. We were representing that locker room. We were representing TNA Wrestling as a whole. As we went
because they went up against Dark State.
We stood across from Dark State, and we sent them packing back to NXT.
TNA.
You talk about legacy, Santino. Hell, I have been here for a long time now. And I've done everything in my power to help this company succeed. I have bled for this company. I have watched this company fall. And yeah, I'll be honest, at times, I've been one of those trying to take this company down. But Santino, those days are long gone now. And I will be damned if I'm gonna sit around and let some outsiders come in here, come into our house and try to take something that does not belong to them.
Yeah, I thought Dark State was gonna win that one. I really did.
You see, Santino, these three letters right here, these colors, this logo, this brand means everything to the system.
And it gave a lot of them a second chance.
And TNA Wrestling isn't some little pit stop for us in our wrestling careers, no. TNA Wrestling is the system's home.
What's up, town? Santino, if TNA is going to war, we'll be your soldiers. Because the system does not crack under pressure. We are the pressure. Hit him with it, big man.
Boost.
You see, I've accomplished almost everything here in TNA. And at this point in my career, it's not about titles. It's not about championship, but it's about building a legacy that makes my name synonymous to TNA. Just like the phenomenal AJ Styles. And when I wrestled Leon Slater, he reminded me why I love TNA so much. Why I will go to war with every man and woman in that locker room. Because we scratch, we crawl, we sweat, we bleed, we fall, but we get our asses back up and continue to fight. And that's exactly what Leon Slater did. And that's why he deserves. No, that's why he earned the right on being the youngest X Division champion in TNA history.
Yep.
And that's why he's going to take the X Division to brand new heights which brings me to my next point, the TNA World Championship. Our current champion, who just got here, is already calling himself the face of TNA. Well, a wise man once told me, you don't need to carry a title to be the face of a company. You see, Eddie, we've been here for just about a decade, and we've seen people come, and we've seen people go, and all those people call themselves the face of TNA. But I can look you in your eyes, Eddie, and call you the heart and soul of TNA. And you can look me in mine and call me the face of the franchise, because we've been through the ups, we've been through the downs, we've been through the
I didn't realize they've been there for a decade. That is crazy.
We've been criticized, we've been ridiculed, but we keep
Joseph, I appreciate the follow and the
waving
like.
that TNA flag. We keep putting TNA on our backs and carrying this company through thick and through thin.
Yeah, they're most definitely getting ready to do like some type of invasion.
I know what I must do next, and it's as easy as 3 words. Whoop that trick.
Trick.
Hell of a statement by Moose. But ask and you shall receive.
And the current TNA World Champion is not alone.
Trick Williams, accompanied by AJ Francis and Casey Navarro. First class.
Hey, yo, cut the music.
Navarro has an e-brace on.
Sit your bobblehead ass down. So let me get this straight. You go out there to Slammiversary, you lose your title to Slater, and the first thing you come out here and do tonight is mumble over your words and call out Trick Williams. You must be stupid. Let's be clear. This is my house now. I'm the man who took out the average Joe. I'm the man who took out the loud and proud Boricua Mike Santana. I'm the man who brought TNA the largest attendance of all time. Damn it, this ain't TNA no more. This is Trick-N-A. Ooh, yeah.
So he's still gonna run Trick-N-A.
Now, Moose, I don't care if you're on a mission. I don't care if you grab the system. I don't care if you grab the Detroit Pistons. You still don't got enough firepower for first-class tricking. Let's talk about it. Matter of fact, you can go order 4 more like Mustafa Ali, and you still can't see me.
Jesus.
I am the present. I am the man. This is Trick-N-A now, and you, Moose, are the past.
Huh?
So Trick, you have a lot to say, so how about this? How about you wobble your ass down here, bring Uncle Phil and Pink and the system, the greatest faction of all time. We'll show you how we do things here at TNA.
Well, it seems like Order 4 may have taken objection to being called out here, and the arena, the impact zone, is getting a little crowded.
Mustafa Ali, who dispatched Cedric Alexander to kick off Slammiversary this past Sunday.
Mr. Williams, let's not talk about it. Let's make sure you never mention my good name again, because if you do, I'll bury your ass like my name's The Undertaker.
Ooh.
Now all this talk about the greatest faction and TNA, it's definitely not second class, and it's definitely not some broken down old system, no. The greatest faction and TNA is Order 4. So now I demand.
So is Ali and
give
this,
me
I guess, Moose gonna fight for #1 contender? Is that what we're building here? I mean, it would work. Don't get me wrong.
As I take
I wouldn't mind seeing Ali
as the leader
as TNA champ.
the greatest faction of all time.
Oh, never mind. Here we go.
The security's involved.
And the system's gonna get their ass whooped by Order 4, unfortunately.
Clashing in the impact zone. Santana Marella is called for security.
Everything. Look at this first class, and Trick Williams just looking.
The night's go.
Damn, that goes straight to commercial. But of course, I do want to say welcome everyone that is hanging out with us for TNA tonight. I do know that originally we was not going to be here for TNA this week, but we had some things come up. This Saturday will be the one day this week that we are not here. So we are here for TNA. We still will be having our trivia this coming Sunday. That has not changed. Trivia will probably start midday Sunday, and we'll probably run that for a few, maybe an hour or so. So of course, if you are here, make sure you got your notifications turned on so you can stay up to date with that. Looks like, I'm not sure if anyone has seen this update with everything else that's been going on. But Goldberg suffered a broken hand in his match against Gunther. So we appreciate the likes. Hope you've had a fantastic Thursday. AJ will beat Trick at Bound for Glory. Oh, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind that. That'd be AJ's last run, for sure. Goldberg needs to retire, yeah. I hate that. I hate that there was even the idea sad about the news about Hulk. Yeah, I mean, it is sad about the passing of Hogan. He was a big influence on the wrestling community. So our thoughts and prayers go out to that whole family, for sure. Yeah, I did see that he had injury, but didn't know what. Yeah, broke his damn hand. Absolutely insane. If you are hanging out with us on TikTok, if we hit the gift goal of 25 for the manifesting hands, we will do a raffle giveaway to everyone that is gifting, but you have to be following us as well. It's just, see, and another thing was about Hogan. I knew he had like some health issues, but I thought he was doing better. I really did. I thought he was doing tremendously better, honestly. Of course, I'm a fan of professional wrestling. So I know he's been all over the world doing stuff. I do appreciate all the likes. We're officially up to right at 800 likes on TikTok. If you do not follow us on TikTok, you're more than welcome. If you're on TikTok, you're more than welcome to follow the links to the red app and follow us there as well. Here we go. Access TV's being a little odd tonight, though. They're saying it's supposed to be showing a different show than TNA, so I don't know what's going on. There we go.
Guys, give us order 4. Look, I see what's going on here. The tension with order 4, okay? The mind games with this clash. But listen, there's too much chaos going on here right now. I see the storm coming. 3 factions, you're fighting for supremacy. We cannot have this. Okay, just give me a night to think about it. I gotta figure this out. It's gonna go crazy.
Right now. System. You guys have my back at Slammiversary. That's all we just happened out there. Need my help? I'm always ready. I got your back.
See? You hear that? Yeah.
You know what?
Make it happen, Santana.
You just gave me an idea. Since you guys are now on the same page, how about we have a little bit of a reunion here, right? Judova Myers, the Edge.
We appreciate the 9 TikToks and the 1 heart me. I truly appreciate your support.
Next week.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
There we go.
Finally, something we can do.
Hey, you guys good? You got it, Ryder? Let's go, baby.
Always ready.
Trust the
There we
system,
go.
baby. Let's go.
Thank you, Santana. Okay.
Well, some of this faction warfare looks like it might at least start to get settled sometime soon here.
And we'll see Matt Cardona and Brian Myers up against the Great Hands later on tonight. Welcome to the
Shut your mouths! I want you all to shut your mouths because the personal concierge has something to say. You know, they say what we do in life echoes in eternity. So I spent the past week Googling Rhode Island, researching to see what you've done to echo in eternity, and I found absolutely nothing!
Ask about Elegance.
Nada! And do you want to know why? Because you're all a bunch of losers. Degenerates. In fact, you're miserable. You've done nothing with your lives. But I'm going to give you something to cheer for. I'm going to give you something to be happy for. Winners, something that will actually echo in eternity. So welcome the TNA Knockouts Tag Team Champions of the world and M, the Elegance brand.
We have all this chitter, chatter, battle, back and forth groups.
So
Factions
this
all fighting each other.
is Heather
Opinion, the most
and
definitely
Ash.
Faction in all of TNA is standing right before you.
I want to take you back to this past Sunday. It was
And then, of course, M.
Slammiversary, which you can relive anytime on demand on
Dakota! Welcome, my friend. Hope you had a fantastic day. Welcome to the Kraken community.
Heather with the spear, then this M with that torch, a la Lady Liberty. The referee never saw it. Ash by Elegance hit rarefied air, and the Elegance brand retained the Knockouts World Tag Team titles.
By any means necessary, the Elegance brand stays on top. And let's not forget, Ash by Elegance also in her back pocket is that #1 contender to the Knockouts World title. That is power.
First, the team of Cassie Lee and Jacy McKay, the
IInspiration.
Well, after the Elegance brand snuck away with the titles this past Sunday at Slammiversary, the got right in the face of the entire brand.
I don't even know who they're actually. I don't know who the other one, because they got a third.
And said they were, quote,
oh, the surprise.
to team with them against the Elegance brand.
Look, these two are so mean to me that I have a hard time believing they have a friend, but apparently they have come here with backup. I'm very curious to see who that is.
I don't know where they had been though. I think they've been overseas. Where can you watch it? It's on Access TV.
The question is, who do they get? Who's their friend? Help them team up against the Elegance brand. Oh, well, look who's back.
Mariah Sade?
Partner from Duke City.
Oh, Jakar Jackson.
Mara
Sade.
Sade, who we've seen compete in a TNA ring, however, was crossing the line to do so earlier on this
Yeah.
year. Now, Mara Sade
Jakar
set to
Jackson.
team up with
Nice.
IInspiration.
Well, that is a provocative pick, if I do say so myself. I'll be
At least
curious
she's
to see
back.
how well these three team
Now,
together.
Access TV,
Again,
no,
the
it's normally,
Elegance brand, the
on
ultimate
most
united
television
front.
providers,
This one
it's
should
normally
be
free, but I don't know.
A surprise for the Elegance brand here live on TNA Impact. Sade set to team up with Lee and McKay against Ash, Heather, and M. You talk about how Ash by Elegance is the #1 contender to the Knockouts World Championship. However, we learned before the commercial break, it's been made official per Santana Morella. Next week, Masha Slamovich will get her contractual rematch from Slammiversary against Jacy.
I do got the vote up there for you,
the
too,
Knockouts
well.
World Champion and the NXT Women's Champion.
All right, here we go. We got the Inspiration and Jakar
The
Jackson.
Elegance brand will have their keepers
Ah,
have their
Kevin, I
eyes very
did.
close on that matchup. Can you imagine the Elegance brand had both the Knockouts Tag Team titles and the Knockouts World Championship? Oh, talk about elegance.
And what is the Elegance brand doing?
Look, they're showing how tall they can truly be. They rise together, Tom.
M is legal.
And she's even
Oh,
taller.
they've been playing charades this whole time, Ray Wall. And now M, mocking Cassie McKay.
Oh, that low down
Jesus.
tactics there from
I mean, like I said, Kevin,
Shot right to the
you know,
face. M, the most
it
recent
is sad.
product
He was a
launched
big
by
part of the wrestling world. I hate that it happened.
And
Our
the user
thoughts
reviews
and
are in,
condolences
and
go
they
out
are
to the whole family.
spectacular, Tom. 5 out of 5 stars for M by Elegance on most aggregated sites.
You gotta think, a lot of the wrestlers we watch today would not be here if it was not for the 80s wrestling.
Supporting M, Sade, shoulder to shoulder with McKay and Lee.
Everything's about to break down here. Now that is inspiring.
Oh, wait a minute now. This is iconic.
It's disgraceful is what it is.
It's iconic. I think that's a play on the formula names.
Brand is in some trouble right now, and Mara
Damn.
Sade sending M to the outside.
Mara Sade. I mean, I didn't even know her 40. I didn't know her 90 days was up. Maybe NXT's only got like 45.
Sade wipes out the entire brand. Can the Knockouts World Tag Team Champions get back in it? The Inspiration and Mara Sade are in control live on Impact.
That means we're going to start seeing more of former NXT talent and make the transfer over, because Gigi should. Excuse me. I know Cora Jade said that she is done for a while. There was Shotzi. She should be able to soon. Where's Lola still on NXT? She's still there. For what I know, she was in that like tournament thing. Could be wrong though. Yeah, she's still there. I think she's been doing a lot of training backstage stuff, and I think she's also on Evolve. I know Evolve has a lot of NXT talent coming up there or down there to help train. What's up, Misfit, my friend? How you doing? Of course, Misfit and Wallowski, I know y'all are the two Kraken Tribal members that are here this evening currently. We are working on getting everyone's tribal member package sent out. So, of course, if you look in the membership tab on the homepage, you'll be able to find the email where you can send us your shipping address so we can get you your package out to you. Do not want to miss out on that. That is part of your perks as a member. You get a custom Kraken wrestling stickers, an 8x10 that's custom made as well. And then, of course, we are working on a few more things for it. But, of course, those should be going out this weekend. If you need any help in locating that, of course, just let us know. What's up, Long Beach? Long Beach, how are you doing? How are things out your way, my friend? Oh, yeah, Long Beach is always here. He's hanging out for sure. I told you. It wouldn't go through. See, this is good things to know. Okay. Yeah, because let me check that. Talk today, OC, what's up? So Wallowski, thank you for letting me know that. Because it should be working. But I will get that updated tonight, Wallowski, and please just check back with it. That way we can get that done. Actually, let me look real quick, because
University of Rhode Island cover here in a kick out. This is a 6 knockouts tag team matchup. The Elegance brand up against the Inspiration and Mara Sade, the surprise friend of the Inspiration that Cassie and Jacy alluded to this past Sunday at Slammiversary.
Definitely a surprise debut here on Impact, but right now the Elegance brand about to spoil that surprise.
Oh, and now the Knockouts World Tag Team
I
Champion.
like the inspiration better with black hair and called Iconics. Yes.
There's a cover by M trying to end this thing and a kick out. Still to come tonight on this live episode of TNA Impact.
Let me make sure
All out
it's
from the main event of Slammiversary. Hendry goes one-on-one with Mike Santana for the first time ever. Also,
checking out right now.
from the brand new, the youngest X Division champion of all time, Leon Slater this evening. Also, Jake Something will face Mance Warner in a no disqualifications match following their dispute on the countdown to Slammiversary.
Cover here by Heather, couldn't put it away. Cassie kicks out.
And also, we're going to hear from the double champion, the NXT Women's Champion, and the reigning TNA Knockouts World Champion,
so
NXT's Jacy Jayne, later on tonight.
As right now, the
I did check on that.
continues to just be dominant in this one.
I'm going to fix that for y'all. And I do apologize, Walski. Thank you for letting me know, for sure.
The referee trying to control Jacy, McKay, and Mara Shade.
Using the sandbox of the ring to their advantage. Wise move by the Elegance brand.
Ooh, there you go.
Hitting in the center of the ring. We learned at the top of the broadcast, per our director of authority, Santana Morella, next week, Masha Slamovich will get her contractual rematch for the TNA Knockouts World Championship against Jacy, Jayne, and we'll see later on tonight. Don't forget, Ash by Elegance is the #1 contender to the Knockouts World Championship.
Okay, so Walowski, the email has been updated. It has been updated as well. So when you have time, if you we put a media one on there to see if that might have been the issue. So if you just want to check that out and just copy that into your your email and try it that way. Stream keeps buffering down. Is anyone else having that issue tonight?
No doubt, turn this matchup on its head. Impressive.
Beautiful DDT.
Got the DDT out of the corner.
1, 2.
Broken up by Ash.
Great wherewithal from the #1 contender to the Knockouts World title.
Now the personal concierge up on the corner, distracting the referee. However, Jacy, McKay got involved, took out.
Yes, a few times. That's odd. I do apologize. I'm not sure what would be causing it tonight.
Heather into the corner, tag made. Heather's been all over this matchup, directing traffic.
What is this? Some teamwork coming into play here for the Elegance brand.
And Heather.
Oh gosh.
Amazing!
2, 3. Good kick out by Sade.
Incredible double team action from the Elegance brand, but credit where it's due to the resilience of Mara Shade.
Heather and M have got to regroup.
No, Walowski. There may have been. It could have been a number of things. But I did update it.
Don't let this happen.
No tag option for Heather in the corner, but there's Cassie Lee of the Inspiration.
Damn, what a kick to the head.
Sade tags in. Now Jacy, McKay tags in.
This one shutting down.
Ooh, that's it. 1, 2, 3. Good shit. Good win. I feel like they should have won the tag titles anyway this past weekend.
Absolutely chaotic matchup, but in the end, the Inspiration able to hit the Idolizer in the center of the ring.
It's got an Idolizer, nice.
And secure a win for themselves in the debuting Sade.
Ash is certainly thinking about a future Knockouts World title shot, but does the Elegance brand have to worry about the Inspiration again?
Oh, their new friend certainly made an impression on the Knockouts division.
I guess Sade will be staying on TNA now. I'm glad to see she does have a wrestling home now.
Multiple bruises and a minor head injury following an unprovoked attack by Tessa Blanchard at Slammiversary. Gia is currently under medical observation and will be sidelined as a precaution. Due to the severity and nature of the incident, Tessa Blanchard has been suspended indefinitely. Moose suffered a hip contusion during his hard-fought match against Slater at Slammiversary for the X Division Championship. Moose is being monitored closely by TNA's medical team and is considered day-to-day. Casey Navarro of First Class re-aggravated a previous knee injury during the unbelievable ladder match for the TNA World Tag Team titles at Slammiversary. Navarro has begun treatment, and he will be re-evaluated in the coming weeks. This TNA injury report is presented by BioFlex.
I'm watching.
Mike Santana, would love to get your thoughts about what happened at Slammiversary.
Oh yeah, fearfully. I know that was one hell of a moment as a kid.
Indy,
Getting to experience that with your mom and
big
seeing
win for
them.
you against Tessa Blanchard at Slammiversary. What's next for you?
Well, first off, Gabby, I just want to say, what happened at Slammiversary after my match? Tessa attacking Gia.
The ladder
for no
was
reason.
absolutely wild.
It's pathetic. But now that Tessa's out of the picture, I can finally focus on what I came here for, and that is to become Knockouts World Champion.
Hey, Indy. I'm not very good at this stuff, but I just want to say thanks for last week. You know, I very needed it, and you were there.
Got you. Foreigners got to stick together.
Yeah,
I got you. Don't worry. Don't worry about that.
Ladies, I just want you to know I've been watching you very closely. Magnifique. And I'm officially a mentor. That's right, mentor. And I think you both have great potential, especially you, Indy. I mean, after all that last week, you just overcome.
Oh yeah, after all that, you were part of the Gmail ambush. You think I want you to mentor me?
No. That was the past. Right now it's the present. And mentorship is about growth and dedication.
Hey, if you're gonna mess with Indy, okay, how about she's had enough? Try it with me.
Oh, you know, that's a great idea. I will go get Santino and give you the match that you're looking for, since I'm your mentor and your mentor.
Oh boy.
Get it?
She's your mentor.
Is she your mentor?
She's not my mentor.
Is she a mentor?
She's got authority. She's not my mentor.
I don't think she's got authority at all. I'm telling you what, backstage TNA gets a little wild. But tomorrow is Friday Night SmackDown. We do actually know one match for SmackDown thus far. I think it's Roxanne versus Alexa Bliss. That I do know. Let's see if there's anything else been announced really quick. Of course, WWE does have a post up about Hogan on their main page as well. Good to see the Hurt Syndicate being used like the APA very much works. It does. And I think a lot of people are upset about that, fearfully. That we're just making, and they're like, oh, we're just making the Hurt Syndicate all of a sudden the face. No, that's not what it is. They are a neutral group. They can be heels or they can be faces. It just depends on what is currently happening in that current moment. That's how I look at it. Could be wrong. Like MVP said, it is about business. Yup. I remember APA was tweeners. Yeah, they sure were. It didn't matter. They take out the good guys, take out the bad guys, all of the above. So, MJF, yeah, MJF did get the thumbs down. So MJF is no longer in the Hurt Syndicate, which is not a bad thing neither. It really is not. So we have been already getting in some matches for the Forbidden Door. I don't know how many we're gonna do. We're gonna make sure there's no duplicates of course, for sure, because we don't want to do duplicate matches. No one would want to see anything like that. So if you want to get your matches in, of course, make sure you get your votes in. It is on the community page. Members get a high priority on the selections, and then we do go down the list as well. Right now, we do got Jacob Fatu going up against Samoa Joe. That's one somebody wanted to see. So we're gonna work on getting this set up and hopefully out this coming week. And then of course we do got a ton of other matches as well. There was Roosh versus Bond Breaker, MCMG versus Jet Speed, Hangman and Roman, MJF and Cena. So make sure you get your votes in on that, because of course I want everyone to be able to contribute to the Forbidden Door. And then of course all of my members, you do have your Can You Guess the Anime faction. That is up as well. That is a daily thing. It's for members only. So if you can guess the faction, of course, you can always comment it.
Given this place 23 years, and look at the state it's in. Look at the condition it's in. Outsiders are everywhere. They're taking over, and we've got to do something about it. We've got to fix it. Joe Hendry doesn't want it. Mike Santana, he couldn't get it done. Maybe they don't want to fix it. Maybe that was a choice by them. Maybe I don't have a choice. Maybe I've got to initiate the change. Maybe I've got to fix it. I'm the only one seeing clearly. I'm the only one that can see the truth. I'm the one that has to do it. I will cleanse this place.
They are doing an invasion angle.
Cleansing TNA.
I'm telling you right now, it's going to be a total invasion. I've been making up names of my own faction.
Please welcome the new TNA X Division champion.
Wolowski, did you check out this week, today's group?
The man who defeated Moose at Slammiversary to become the youngest X Division champion of all time, but got a phenomenal surprise from the returning AJ Styles.
Cody versus Uncle Howdy. Eric Young would be a great leader. You want to do King versus Howdy or King versus Eric Rowan?
The next step is
Just want to make sure.
to make your legacy. Ladies and gentlemen, the new TNA X Division champion, Leon Slater!
And you see Leon Slater here, the new X Division
I just want to verify fearfully. He has to have it on for today's faction. I think Howdy. Okay, got it. It's on the list.
Yo, Rhode Island, we did it! Hey, man. You're too kind, but I can't lie, this is crazy! This is mad. This is mad. And listen, like, Slammiversary was not just the best night of my life.
Oh.
It was the biggest night in TNA wrestling history.
And somehow, somewhere, the boy managed to walk out your new X Division champion.
Yes, sir.
And not only that, hey, let's save the big cheer for this one, innit? Not only that, I walked out the youngest X Division champion of all time, you get me? And don't get me wrong, man, it was a struggle. I had to go through one of the best in the world in Moose. And although that beef was crazy beforehand,
now we're spinning and spinning. That's crazy.
Settled, he took this belt and he strapped it around my waist.
That is
like
odd.
a
I
real
don't
man,
know
and that's
why.
respect. But listen, if we're talking about respect, if we're talking about one of the best in the world, there's one other man I'd like to talk about.
I do apologize.
And
I don't
that's
know.
the phenomenal one,
Hey, Styles. I'm trying to fix it.
Man, I
Back
wish I
to
could
good.
describe
Alright,
to you
cool.
lot what that moment felt like, but I think you saw it. I was jumping around, I was running around, I was like a kid at Christmas. When the music
I appreciate y'all letting me know,
Let's get ready
honestly.
to fly. I was ready to fly. But not only did AJ come down to the ring and shake my hand, he looked me in the eyes.
Yes, sir, Long Beach. That'll be a hell of a match. NE2?
right
Okay.
there, that's
I got you.
history. And you know, I like to think of myself as a little bit of a record breaker, a little bit of a moment maker. And not only that, I'm trying to make some history of my own. So as long as I've got this belt, I'm bringing the X Division back to its roots.
Oh
When
shit.
this division was about speed,
Yep.
when this division was about innovation, about athleticism, agility.
All right.
Back when man like AJ Styles ran this thing. Back
Okay.
when man like Alex Shelley ran this thing. Back when man like Chris Sabin ran this thing. Man like Christopher Daniels, man like Samoa Joe, man like Amazing Red ran this thing. And now,
This is
and now I
Leon
carry
Slater.
that
He's from the
legacy
UK.
on my shoulders, and if I can promise you
Devon
all one
versus
thing, I
Leon.
promise
That'd be a
I'm gonna
good
make
match.
This reign a special one. Hey, but I can't forget, man, if we're talking about roots, we talk about history, we talk about legacy. There's only two people
Good old
that I really
Leon
wanna give the big
Slater.
up, and that's Matt,
And
that's
Jeff.
Jeff, that's the hardest. They didn't just pave the way for me, they paved the way for our whole locker room, our whole
He's NXT.
business. So Matt,
Still
Jeff,
spinning. That's crazy.
if you have a moment, I'd love for you to join me right now.
Oh, that Hardy's happy to oblige.
Wonderful! Matt and Jeff Hardy captured their fourth TNA World Tag Team Championship in a four-team ladder match at Slammiversary. And on top of that, how about the moment we saw between Matt and
Yeah,
Jeff
they have the X Division champion. They have the tag titles. They have the women's knockout titles, and that's it. The men's and women's heavyweight titles are gold.
Taking Leon Slater under their wings and led him to a lot of the success he's had in TNA.
Oh yeah, I love to hear it. Leon,
It is.
congratulations, my man. What you did at Slammiversary is the start of what is going to be a very special
It's absolutely
run.
horrible.
And speaking of special, there's a special energy in this building tonight. Can you feel it? There's a special energy happening at TNA right now. And I got to tell you, to be here with my brother as the TNA World Tag Team Champions for the fourth time, along with our son, the new X Division champion, Leon Slater.
and to be here in front of all of you die-hardy, rabid TNA fan base. You and this energy is the fuel that keeps the Hardy train moving full steam ahead, deleting anything in its path.
Yeah, and this is not just the Hardy, Hardy train. This is the Hardy Soul Train. And with this connection, this combination here, us, you all at home, we're gonna keep choo-choo and chugging until the
Choo-choo
wheels
and
fall off.
chugga. Oh shit. Okay, that's Macklin. I thought it was Dog
The
State.
Hardys are not the only ones who feel that way. Here comes the reigning TNA International Champion, Bulletproof Steve Macklin.
These men here representing the championship still home right here in TNA Wrestling.
Macklin's got to be frustrated after the bout.
I wonder if the Hardys.
On the countdown to Slammiversary.
Yeah, I do not doubt it.
And Mance Warner.
I would say the kids at some point will be in wrestling.
I am not happy with what happened at Slammiversary. We have outsiders coming into this company who do not belong. And now we have our world championships on people who don't even work here. But what I look at standing in front of me in this TNA ring is real TNA champions. I see a 20-year-old phenom, the youngest X Division champion in this company's history. You get me? And then I look at you two. I see my peers. I see my mentors. I see my heroes.
Yup.
And most of all, I see the greatest tag team of all time.
But why are we what? Macklin right now.
And then, well, you got me. You got a grunt who never thought he was going to make it home and let alone become a world champion and the first and still TNA International Champion. We put our blood, our sweat, and our tears into this place because we believe in it. It believed in us back. Hell, all of you believed in us. So now it is on us, on all of us, to hold the line, to draw our line in the sand and make a declaration. So to anyone that is out there listening, whether it is in our locker room or around the world, if you dare to step up, beware. Because this is my home, my family, my TNA, our TNA. So
Get
whoever
ready for Dark
dares to
State.
step up, you better be ready for a damn war.
They're setting up something big with TNA.
And you're right. That's a war that TNA will refuse to lose.
Well, this is what
Okay.
real TNA champions
Maybe no Dark State tonight, but
I mentioned the issues that Macklin had on the countdown to Slammiversary with Jake Something and Mance Warner. They've been eyeing that international title. They'll clash in a no DQ match next live.
I think fearfully you kind of hit the nail on the head. There's going to be a big invasion. Because You keep having them say war, war, going to war, war. There's a reason that is a big thing for them to constantly state. So, I do not doubt and it'll probably be done good. Gonna be honest. Looks like another match has been kind of added this week. Just a week before SummerSlam, Randy, Jelly Roll, Logan Paul, and Drew will be all under the same roof for SmackDown. WWE needs to make a 2-box figure set with Ozzy and Hulkster 25 Heaven's Legend set. Don't sound bad. Did y'all see the 3-figure set for Sting that AEW did? I seen one that just like that fearfully, but it was Hogan and Sheik. The internet's crazy. The internet is wild. But if you have not seen the 3-figure set for Sting, it is nice. It is clean. It's like it opens up and folds out. It would be something I would be interested in. Yeah, it is. I think there was a video that was circling around that weekend that he was the owner of the first one, and I think there's only a certain amount. I got a 3-piece set of House of Black. Just as good as a Sting 3 set. Yeah, there it is. The Legacy Sting AEW pack is now available. It retails for $100. That's not bad. It's one of 6,000. Oh my god. See? I say that's not bad, but let's see what we can find here. Okay, so they do only $100. Crazy.
From Slammiversary.
The following is a new disqualification match. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by Steph from Bucksnort, Tennessee, weighing in at 220 pounds, Mance.
It was this past Sunday on the Countdown to Slammiversary, which you can watch back anytime on demand. That's Steve Macklin, the international champion who we saw before the
Chase
Something and Mance Warner battled 4 ropes, real one, Silifant 2, and Josh Bishop. Now that inadvertent contact there by Mance Warner to Jake something opened the door for a real one to hit deep defeat, and fourth rope picked up the victory on the countdown to Slammiversary.
Yeah, I was not expecting him to win that.
Versus Jake something in a no disqualifications match.
It's gonna be chaos.
And his opponent.
Good God Almighty.
Not even wasting 1 second. I mean, it is no disqualification. But these guys wasting no time.
No countouts, no disqualifications. First man to gain pinfall or submission in the ring is the winner. Jake something in pursuit of Mance Warner. And Warner lashing out with a trash can. May I remind you what Warner's capable of in a no disqualifications environment. Look up Barbed Wire Massacre Circa Unbreakable 2025 back in April on TNA+.
No kidding. And let's not forget, in the weeks leading up to Slammiversary, Mance Warner, Jake something, and of course, the international champion, Steve Macklin. These guys were tearing each other apart backstage out here, leading to the triple threat match they ultimately had. These guys have just been going at each other's throats for weeks, so this is culminating here.
And while something, Warner and Macklin teamed up at Slammiversary, all three of the men have been
That trash can lid is getting some good use, ain't it?
Is out here just filling the ring with steel chairs for Mance Warner, for her man.
She knows how her fiance can operate in this type of environment.
Jake something, man, whose forearms and elbows are already, oh my God, certified weapons. Put him in a no DQ environment.
Jake something's gonna fly. Ooh. Good God.
Right upside the traps in the neck of Jake something as he was taken to the sky.
Jesus, what a chop.
For the commercial break from four real, true TNA champions in the X Division champion Leon Slater, the tag team champions, the Hardys, and the aforementioned international champion, Steve Macklin. Plenty of motivation coming off of the incredibly successful Slammiversary pay-per-view this past Sunday.
No doubt about it. As far as these two men right here, they have to still have their eyes on that aforementioned international championship. You know that much.
I've seen more TNA in the past month than I've seen Ring of Honor all year.
Of the TNA wrestling family is
To watch Ring of Honor, I think it's on like Ring of Honor TV, which thank you actually is like a subscription.
Record in some capacity this Sunday at Slammiversary.
Ooh, what a powerbomb! 1, 2.
Oh, and Mance Warner got the left shoulder up in time, plus the return of AJ Styles to TNA Wrestling for the first time in over 11 years at Slammiversary changed everything.
Looks like they're going to be in Baltimore for a couple weeks in August, Minnesota in September. They're going to be in Alberta, Canada for a couple weeks. Oh, Massachusetts. God almighty. I watch Ring of Honor, I'm not gonna lie.
Opening the window for Mance Warner to take advantage.
I watch the highlights at least. Oh my God.
Tingling superplex through
Damn.
steel.
But I don't watch it like I watch everything else for sure.
How? I don't know. Take another look at this
God.
from the very top. Steel. But somehow Jake something is still in this one.
We want tables.
Bloodthirsty lot here in Kingston, Rhode Island. Live for TNA Impact. This is the Impact.
Oh my God, is that a sledgehammer?
Steph DeLander has a sledgehammer.
Sweet Lord.
Sledgehammer and a smooch. That's one way to spend a Thursday night.
The Southern Psycho
Oh.
sledgehammer.
Almost caved in the skull of Jacy.
Oh,
Damn.
Jake something punch right through the chair.
Jesus, he would have absolutely destroyed Jake Something's head with that damn thing.
I think that just ticked off Jake something.
And something now going to the outside. What's going through his mind? Oh no. Oh no. Nothing good comes from a little black bag.
Thumbtacks.
Thumbtacks on the floor.
This is gonna be good.
You gotta be kidding me.
He's gonna choke slam him on the thumbtacks. Nope, nope.
Choke slam into the thumbtacks.
Warner thankfully fighting him off. Oh.
There's a boot. Nope. There's a full on. Nope.
Disqualifications match. The match can
Oh.
end inside the ring via pinfall or submission.
What is going on? What is in?
Oh my God.
Oh!
Men go into the tax.
Good God.
I think Jake Something got the worst of it.
Sticking in the arm of Jake something even.
Good Lord.
Take another look. The belly to back suplex right into the thumbtacks.
Somewhere the TNA Hall of Famer Abyss is smiling.
Ow.
Cue the black hole
1,
slam.
2, 3.
Jake something beats Mance Warner.
Here is your winner, Jake Something.
Big.
Fast, furious,
And black hole slam.
brutality. Something comes out the victor.
Still to come tonight, Hendry and Santana, the great hands against Myers and Cardona. But up next, we'll hear from the double champion, Jacy Jayne, in the Impact Zone, live.
Okay, so she is going to be there talking. Okay. I didn't know if Jacy was actually going to be there tonight. They did not say. I'm hoping, well, we already know her next opponent. It's Masha. So she's getting the rematch. Looks like it was made official as of 7 minutes ago. Maria Sade? Yes. Formerly known as Jakar Jackson, has officially signed with T&A. That is going to be, I think it's going to be a good spot for her. I really do. I'm glad she was able to find a second home. All right. After the way Perazzo got screwed out of her championship, think about it. Oh yeah. So it looks like GCW, Bloodsport, August 2nd. I hate they run them at the same time as like SummerSlam and stuff. Charlie Dempsey returns. Pete Dunne returns. And Slade makes his debut. Of course, Steve, as always, thank you. So, Bloodsport will be done in New Jersey as well. So maybe it won't, I guess, interfere. It looks like Saturday on Collision, It's going to be a TNT Championship match. It is Dustin Rhodes going up against Lee Moriarty. Okay. That's going to be a good match. But yeah, Steve, Long Beach, Wallowski, Beautifully, Michael, anyone that's hanging out here with us tonight, thank y'all for y'all's support and helping us achieve the 8,610 wrestling community that we are currently building. Anyway, I feel like TNA has gotten pretty bad with their commercials as well here recently.
Earlier this week, Santana
Santino.
on NXT.
This title should be held by somebody with dignity, honor, class, pride. But you have none of those things. But you know who has some of those things? Myself. I'll see you next week.
It's been made official.
When we hit 9K, we're all gonna do some type of celebration, and then 10K we are as well.
The DOA may seek to take some NXT gold, but this woman right here has taken some of ours.
Oh, Jacy, I got Jayne. 2-belt Jayne.
This past Tuesday night, Jayne proclaimed that she runs women's wrestling.
Hello, TNA! Everyone take a good hard look at your new TNA Knockouts World Champion, me!
Oh no, she's not a bad champ. She's really not. She's very underrated.
All I want to know is, why is everybody so shocked? A woman from the deepest women's division in all of professional wrestling came here to TNA and took out your unstoppable, your unbeatable, your precious little Masha Slamovich. And when you look at this TNA Knockouts World Champion, you think of TNA Hall of Famers. People like Gail Kim, Mickey James, Awesome Kong, the beautiful people. Hell, I'll even put Jordan Grace into the mix. But I'm here to change the course of history. Going forward, when you look at this championship, you will think of Jacy Jayne. Not only is my reign already historic,
Beautiful People was very entertaining.
sure that it is also epic. And by no means is that a knock on this women's division, because there are some extremely talented women in the back. But the problem with them is they are all over the place. I mean, you have a woman who calls herself the undeniable diamond, but she gets suspended every other month. You have the Elegance brand, who is anything but elegant. You have Rosemary and Victoria Crawford, who both need to be locked away in an insane asylum. Zaya Brookside, who looks like she's more ready for a music festival than she is to compete inside that squared circle. Zaya Lee, oh good Lord, Zaya Lee. Pro tip for you, honey, please just stick to MMA.
Jesus. See, they...
And then my favorite. Oh, can't forget my favorite. A woman who calls herself the Knockout, but has done nothing of relevancy, especially when I'm the one holding the gold.
Jacy's not holding back tonight.
Take this picture in of your double champion, because everybody, when they watch me, they know that I am at the top of my game. And I am going to be holding on to this TNA World Championship for a very, very long time. Because Jayne, well, I always get the last laugh.
Okay.
Emphatic words from our historic double champion, Jayne.
Well, this past Sunday, Slammiversary was presented in part by A-Game, the official hydration partner of TNA Wrestling.
Very, very strong promo from Jayne. I'm not gonna lie.
A-Game, the ultimate hydration drink, delivering clean, functional hydration with natural sea salt for electrolytes, no artificial dyes or artificial sweeteners, 8 essential vitamins sweetened with natural ingredients and honey. A-Game, the official hydration partner of TNA Wrestling. Use promo code TNA15 for 15% off your order at shopagame.com.
From a little bit of A-Game to what, in my opinion, is the A-Team here in TNA Wrestling.
The walk-to offense was about to be done. Starting up just outside.
Following tag team matches scheduled for one.
Oh, so you're able to hear all of that? Like from your front door?
Tasha Steelz, representing Order 4, the Great Hands.
Earlier on tonight, we saw a melee between Order 4 and
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. You ain't even gotta go to get part of the show. Can you sit on your roof and see the main stage?
Against Brian Myers and his longtime friend, Matt Cardona.
Trust the system.
And their opponents. First, accompanied to the ring by Alicia Edwards, representing the System. From Bayside, New York, Brian Myers. And his tag team partner from Long Island, New York, weighing in at 230 pounds, the complete Matt Cardona.
Well, these two, not just longtime friends, not only that know.
I'm not going. If I go next door to the 3rd floor, I can see the stage. Nice. Yeah. These two were. Were they part of Edge's faction?
It has been over 2 years since Matt Cardona and Brian Myers teamed up in a conventional 2-on-2 tag team match.
Probably 200 yards away from the stage. That's fucking awesome.
This past Sunday at Slammiversary, live on pay-per-view and TNA Plus, to defeat NXT's Dark State. The System stood side by side with Cardona. Earlier on tonight, the System told Santana Marella, hey, if you need soldiers in this battle to reclaim our world championships, the System is offering their services. Then Matt Cardona,
I'm not gonna lie.
the System told
This other group, the Great Hands, I'm not sure who they are.
And here they are living up to that.
Just gonna be honest.
With Order 4, who after Slammiversary themselves.
Great combo. Here's the cover kick out by Hotch.
Seem to be stronger than ever.
Hotch, okay.
Able to put Cedric Alexander in the rear view.
Brian Myers sporting the red and yellow tonight. Myers trying to
But
end
the
this.
spear Hotch in half.
Spear, and there goes Hotch diving out of the ring.
Smart move.
Oh, now there's arrest order for Mustafa Ali and Tasha Steelz. Steelz, who played
Oh
an
my God.
defeating Cedric Alexander at Slammiversary. They created a distraction here to help the great hands.
Tasha
Oh,
Steelz
damn.
proving her worth over and over and over.
Tag made. John Skyler tags
All the
in
volleyball
Jason
for Olympics will be right here with Warped Tours.
Great job.
So you ain't really gotta do, like, you ain't even gotta go to that. You can just watch it from the third floor.
They could get a win over here, like I said, many times. Tag
If that's something you're
champions around the
interested
world.
in.
That will raise their stock big time.
2 for 1 for Myers.
Oh, Myers.
Myers able to quickly get out of the blocks there.
And a tag made. In comes the complete Matt Cardona.
The indie god.
Edgeheads are the major players. Cardona and Myers.
Yeah, they were edgeheads.
As tag team partners.
No doubt about it, Cardona.
Oh, wait a minute, looking for the
Unprettier. 1, 2.
Green on it's broken up by Hotch.
I like that he'll do his wife's
Now this one
finishing
starting
move.
to break down all over the place.
Oh, and Hotch and Myers to the outside. That leaves Skyler and Cardona alone on the inside.
Here we go. The boot.
Ali trying to get involved in this match. Oh, there's Tasha Steelz deal with Alicia Edwards.
This thing is getting absolutely nuts. Breaking down all over the place. Absolute chaos.
These two were tag team partners last year. Wait a minute. Who
Is
the
that-
hell is that? Oh, down goes Cardona.
That guy's huge.
Here he is.
The largest member of Ali's
1,
Secret Service
2, 3.
Great hands have beaten Cardona and Myers.
He just easily power slammed Cardona. Who was that?
With the intervention of that humongous Secret Service agent, the Great Hands get a huge win here tonight.
There's no one I recognize.
Mustafa Ali feels confident that Order 4 is the dominant faction.
No
in
one
TNA
that I recognize
wrestling.
at all.
Statement made tonight. Well, coming up next is our main event. Fallout from the main event of Slammiversary. For the first
this summer.
I'll tell you what, they cut them off quick, boy. When they trying to build up the next match, they don't care. So it's Joe Hendry versus Mike Santana. I guess they're gonna run that back. And it wasn't a bad match the first time. Of course, Trick, of course, he stole the win. Jayne, of course, if you listen back to her promo, she went off on Tessa Blanchard, Elegance, Rosemary, Victoria Crawford, Xia Brookside, Li Ying Lee, who she called Xia Lee, her WWE name, and then Indy. Of course, these are all people that she's wrestled with as well. Now, of course, for all my Marvel fans, if y'all go and watch Fantastic Four this weekend, I know I'm going to watch it Saturday. I hope y'all enjoy it as well. And what we'll do is we'll keep the chat spoiler free for Fantastic Four at least till Tuesday. That gives everyone time to see it. That want to see it. Because I know some people won't get to watch it Friday, Saturday. A lot of people go on Sundays for like the matinee stuff. While we're here at commercial break, let's see if there's any baseball going on for the baseball fans out there. Looks like we got the Padres and the Cardinals that's currently going. The Cardinals are winning that one by 1. Got the top of the 6th. The Athletics are beating the Astros. And then at 9:38, we get the Mariners playing the Angels. Now Friday, there is a ton of games as well. I did not realize how many games there were in a baseball season. There's a lot. Looks like also for my collectors, it looks like the San Diego Comic-Con today, there was a ton of new wrestling figures debuted. So be on the lookout for those if you're a collector. I know Jacob was announced. And then other news, Karrion Kross and Scarlett, contracts still not been updated or offered, and their contract supposedly runs out at the end of August. So 162 games, that's crazy. Not gonna lie. WWE intentionally views Roman versus Braun Breaker as a potential WrestleMania match for this coming year. That's crazy, but I guess I can see it happen. Hello? There it is.
Welcome back live to TNA Impact. We're moments away from our main event. Mike Santana up against Joe Hendry, and we have unfortunately been joined here on commentary like we were.
Frankie Kazarian.
Frankie Kazarian is back
Three-man
out
booth,
there.
just like the Todd Kinley days, boys. Here we are.
So glad you're back out.
You are glad,
look,
yes.
You gotta go, Frankie. Even you've gone too far. You lost me. I can't stand it. Get him out of here.
Oh, wow.
Frankie, one step over the line. Thank you.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Dude.
I just threw Kazarian out. That's great.
Get the scum of TNA out of here.
Had to be done.
Well, right now we're set for our main event. Fallout from the main
Angels start 13 games homestand tonight. If they don't win a minimum of 10 of those games, their season is... Damn. Does the schedule look like they can win that many? No, Joe Hendry, it wasn't a real... it was a real injury, but it wasn't a long-term injury.
It was all supposed to be perfect. It was supposed to be the storybook ending at Slammiversary in his home of New York. It all looked like it was lining up for Mike Santana to finally capture the TNA World Championship. But it was heartbreak at home for Santana as his hopes were dashed by Trick Williams.
No doubt about it, and I'm still worked up. I'm the biggest Frankie Kazarian fan, but as part of that match, he got involved and possibly played into the fact that the TNA World Championship did not come home. That has ticked off this man as well as this man.
Paris and Tokyo.
And his opponents from Edinburgh, Scotland, weighing in at 252 pounds.
Leaving Jordan, bro.
Motivation. We believe in Joe
Steve. You don't think they can? Dang. Who all are they playing?
Santana refused to comment on Slammiversary. We have yet to hear from Hendry. Hendry was pursuing his redemption at Slammiversary. The involvement of Frankie Kazarian and the tactics of Trick Williams ruined that opportunity for the global phenomenon.
Most overrated wrestler 24 and 20. Damn, Joe Hendry, most overrated wrestler 24-25.
Just like it was for Mike Santana, but it was for neither one of them. Now they punch forward.
Both these men look to rebound after Slammiversary. It's Hendry versus Mike Santana in our main event, live next.
Okay, so one more commercial break. So they got the Seattle Mariners, the Texas Rangers, the White Sox, and the Tampa Bay Rays. That's who y'all play 13 games against? I mean, Seattle? Y'all might beat Seattle. Texas, it just depends on if they show up to play. White Sox will be tough, and probably Tampa will be tough. I haven't watched much. I haven't watched any baseball. But if it's like it used to be, I think Long Beach was talking about Joe Hendry. I do believe that's who he was mentioning. So Collision, like I said, they've only announced that one match. Yes. Looks like Gringo Loco is going up against Nick Wayne for the Ring of Honor title. That was tonight. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not sure who that is. Yeah, I thought he needed shoulder surgery. I did too. People compare Joe Hendry to John Cena. Looks like so looks like Jacob Fatu, Jay, and CM Punk were the ones that got the new figures. Exactly, yeah. I hate it. Joe Hendry, I think, had a lot of potential, but was just. I think they pulled the trigger too late. That's my opinion. I think if they would have done it 6 months sooner, I think we would have been all right. But yet again, you never know. Looks like TNA Impact is trending at number 15 tonight as well on social media. That's fantastic. Okay, let's get this main event going. Taking back-to-back
We are back
commercials.
live on
Wow.
TNA Impact. This is our main event for the first time ever, one-on-one. It's Mike Santana versus Joe Hendry in the wake
Joe
of
Hendry.
Slammiversary. The main event saw the TNA World Champion NXT's Trick Williams escape with the title against Hendry and Santana.
Mike Santana. We believe.
Two men, you could argue, represent the very heartbeat of the current form of TNA wrestling. Both suffering heartbreak
Fans
at
are fickle.
Slammiversary.
It was heartbreak.
Why you say
at
fans
home
are fickle,
for Mike
Woloski?
Santana in
What happened?
New York at Slammiversary. It seemed like the perfect conclusion on his path of purpose to the TNA World Championship. Meanwhile, Joe Hendry was trying to redeem himself after losing our TNA World Championship to an outsider, Trick Williams of all people from NXT.
There's obvious frustrations, of course, resulting from that. But at the same time, there is no going backwards in pro wrestling. There's only your next match. There's only your next win or loss. There's only forward.
And makes sense, Ray Walton, you know better than I as a competitor that earlier on tonight, Mike Santana
Oh my goodness.
comment on this. I understand Joe Hendry declined the opportunity to be interviewed this evening live on Impact. These two want to
Ankle lock, everybody rolling away.
Yeah, sometimes
Good back and forth.
the old adage is true. Actions speak louder than words. And a huge victory against two of the top contenders in this company, live on Impact in the main event, speaks volumes to whoever wants to challenge once again for that TNA World Championship.
Think about how inspired both these men had to feel throughout the night at Slammiversary. It marked the return of AJ Styles to TNA Wrestling for the first time in over
They'll
11
cheer for
years.
one
We
wrestle,
saw
one with a
Leon
boo in
Slater
the
become
next.
the youngest X Division champion of all
Yeah,
time.
that's
Hardy's
unfortunately how it
ascended to their
works.
fourth TNA World Tag Team Championship. Real TNA champions. That's what they wanted to be. But it was oh so close in the main event.
I think it's always been like that too.
Those three letters that these men compete for, that they believe in, pun intended there for one Joe Hendry. But like I said, it is all only about the next
good
step.
hip toss.
You can't look back. Not in this sport. You can't do it. You got to look ahead. You got to look to getting back to that mountain.
Shoulders down. Santana able to stay in it. This past weekend, Slammiversary marked the highest attended event in TNA wrestling on North American soil, breaking the record set 12 years ago. Every possible metric was up. Every record shattered. Tremendous for TNA wrestling behind the scenes, but still inside the ring.
They're flipping around by Joe. Good headlock takedown. Good scissor headlock. Joe Hendry popped up. It's a back and forth still.
Now, after Slammiversary, I mean, that field, you have to imagine, given the heightened emotions in the TNA locker room. That field is thicker than ever. I mean, we've already seen Moose put his eye on the prize. These two, of course, want to get back to that mountaintop. Mustafa Ali.
Most definitely.
has
Hangman
desires
Adam
to be
Page.
TNA World Champion. The field and the line grows longer and longer.
Santana off of the ropes. Santana and Hendry matching each other here in the early stages.
Oh,
of this
good hip
matchup.
toss.
Down goes the realist. Down goes the global phenomenon.
I've always stuck with Punk.
Back and
Yeah, but I feel like Hangman came the longest.
Hendry kick at it too. Down goes Hendry.
He went through a lot and came out on top of the company. You know what I'm saying? Like, he put in all the work that was needed for it to happen.
Hendry looking to move forward after Slammiversary. This main event matchup continues live on Impact.
Your pick was a female surprise. Access is paying tribute to Ozzy Osbourne, 1984 to 2025. Looks like we are at possibly the final commercial break of the evening. And again, as always, I want to say thank you to absolutely everybody who has been here with us. I hope y'all have had a fantastic Thursday. Tomorrow, we will be here for Friday Night SmackDown. So make sure you got the notifications turned on so you can get notified when we go live. Also, like I said, Saturday, there will be no collision. We will be taking Saturday off, but Sunday we will be back live for our trivia. I know trivia is going to consist of WWE, AEW, TNA, NWA, WCW, and I think there was one more, but I'm going to get that posted tomorrow on the community page, so you're able to go and vote for any other promotion you would want questions for. Steve, I think you said UWM, correct? I will do my best. I will do my best to find some UWN to have involved. I can't guarantee I will. But like I said, I'll see what can get done. You go back and forth with Sammy. Also, you talking about Sammy Guevara or Sami Zayn? Looks like Bubba and Zilla are having a match for the Hog. Yeah, Zilla versus Bully Ray at Hog Wrestling. Yes. Sammy Z. Okay. Yeah, but Steve, you wanted me to throw in some questions related to them, right? Just wanting to make sure. Sammy Guevara? No, Sami Zayn. Okay, yeah. Sami Z, Sami Zayn. We should be coming back from commercial break here. Ending up. I'm telling you what, TNA might have gotten pretty bad with their commercials too. It's kind of odd. I give you a bunch of trivia questions for WCW and UWN. Do appreciate it, Steve. But to keep it fair,
Here on TNA Impact in Kingston, Rhode Island, this is our main event. Joe Hendry one-on-one with Mike Santana for the first time ever. Both these men trying to rebound from Slammiversary this past Sunday.
Huge main event here tonight.
Oh, God.
On Impact. These two men jockeying to once again be at the top of the mountain of TNA wrestling.
Oh.
Santana suffered heartbreak in his home of New York. Could not walk away with the TNA World Championship due to the involvement of
Up and over.
and
Williams'
antics.
Good step up.
Could not redeem himself after losing the TNA World Championship months ago to Williams.
Meanwhile, Trick Williams obviously feeling very
Go through cutter, no.
For the rolling buck 50.
And quite
Oh, and compete. Oh, what a cutter.
You
Damn.
can't blame him. As much as we might hate it, Trick Williams in just this week alone has been on TNA Slammiversary, brought the title up to Monday Night Raw, confronted The Undertaker on NXT, and is now here on TNA once again. He's taken the title all over the world.
This is our main
That
event
is true.
live on Impact. This has been made official for next week per Santino Marella. Masha Slamovich gets her contractual rematch from Slammiversary for the TNA Knockouts World Championship against Jacy Jayne. Also, Moose and the System will face the TNA World Champion Trick Williams and First Class in a six-man tag team matchup. Also, the Rascals face off against the former TNA World Tag Team Champions, the Nemeth Brothers.
Yo,
and
follower slam.
will make his first defense of this X Division Championship against Cedric Alexander and Jason Hotch of Order 4.
As Joe Hendry
Time for the standing ovation.
looks for the belief to get the job done here tonight.
Joe Hendry's looking for it. Is it time
Oh.
for the standing ovation? Mike Santana felt it coming.
An angle slam.
Slam! Chains of the TNA Hall of
1,
Famer,
2. Just that he's still in recovery and that he is trying to get back into the ring.
Santana getting worn down.
Oh,
Santana on the move.
oh, what a powerbomb.
Powerbomb by Hendry.
And the immediate roll through. Great wherewithal from Hendry here.
Oh, there's an attitude adjustment.
Hendry
1, 2.
Santana is still alive.
Hey, Santana don't give up.
You'll see it in Hendry's eyes, in his face, between the heartbreak of losing the title, the heartbreak we've talked about of Slammiversary, and now struggling to put Mike Santana away here. Hendry has had a hard time getting back into the swing of things.
Joe Hendry's embraced the struggle and the grind for over 12 years. It's what drove him to the TNA World Championship.
Standing ovation.
Now he's looking for the standing ovation.
Nope.
Wait a minute.
Andre.
Able to counter.
Mike Santana, who shares that same resolve, that same grind.
Oh, oh.
Oh, hold on.
Roll through cutter.
It's the rolling block 50. Dives into the cover.
1, 2.
Here, Hendry on it too.
But Santana, he's
Santana
not
ain't slowing down.
Heading right to the sky, boys.
One more glance up at the heavens.
Frog splash. 1, 2.
Hendry powers out at 2.
Guy doing the spin the block.
Both men in this
You're gonna have to spin the block.
left and right, but they just keep coming. Take another look back at this. The poppy splash from the top rope, but Hendry staying alive in this matchup.
Back to live action. Mike Santana's called for spin the block. The SCB. Hendry able to block.
Oh.
Forearm shiver by Santana.
Uppercut.
Uppercut by
Super
Hendry.
kick.
Look at these two go.
Back chop.
And forth there. Who
Oh.
or what is gonna give?
On drag, roll up into a cradle. 1, 2. Oh, 1, 2.
Nearly had Santana.
Great counter wrestling here, back and forth.
Shoulders down, kick out by Santana.
Who has the better of it? Who's got that extra
Schoolboy
seconds?
roll up. 1, 2.
Cover. Hendry's still in this thing.
Oh my God, one more. They keep going.
Oh,
We're at the razor's edge here. Hold on, cover.
there it was. Santana got it on the 12th roll up attempt, by God.
Winner, Mike Santana.
And after an incredible exchange in the home stretch there, even Santana almost wasn't sure if it was 3. But sure enough, Santana walks out a victor.
Take a look back here at the conclusion of this matchup.
It was a roll up party, my
It
God.
really felt like it could have gone either way. Joe Hendry and Mike Santana back and forth, but in the end, Mike Santana scoring a huge victory in the wake of Slammiversary.
Another heartbreak for Joe Hendry.
Joe Hendry needs to turn heel.
Where does he go from here? But there is no doubt in anyone's mind that these two right here, whether they like each other or not, are two of the best TNA wrestling has to offer.
What a sign of respect.
Good sign of respect.
We are on the path to Bound for Glory. But you better believe that the TNA World Championship is still on Mike Santana's path of purpose. Thank you for joining us tonight live.
I want to say thank you, Steve, for always hanging out with us, my friend. So we will be getting the poll set up now on YouTube for y'all to go and vote on how you would rate TNA Impact or TNA Wrestling tonight. Make sure you check that out. Make sure you get your votes in so you can be a part of that as well. Like I said, the Forbidden Door matches are up as well. We are getting votes in on that as and then of course all the tribal members, make sure to email the information so you can get your first Kraken Wrestling Tribal package. I do not want y'all to miss out on that opportunity to get those. Of course, if there is any issues, please let us know inside the members tab on the main page. We can get that fixed and resolved for you. Which I do not want to have y'all miss out on that opportunity. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all all for hanging out with us this evening. We will be back tomorrow for SmackDown, and then we will see y'all again following that on Sunday for trivia, and we're gonna have a fun time with that as well. Cannot wait. If you see someone in public tomorrow, make sure you give them a smile, tell them hey, tell them something nice. Kindness saves lives. You never know what someone's going through. Until tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, have a great over.